Y'all know I cannot get on here and be fake, so I'm gonna be so real with you. I just crushed these. Have y'all had these? These are so good. The reason that I feel bad about crushing them is, one, this is a video about health, and two, they're Nyla's. Even worse, not just like a regular mom eating their kids' snacks, but Nyla got braces last week, so she can't eat hard things, and that's one of the only delicious things left in the house that doesn't require hard chewing. So I'm a pretty bad person. But welcome back to my channel. She really had a baby. I'm Jessica Rose. Subscribe if you too are not always the best mom, but we're trying, you know, and there's other food, there's other snacks. Anyway, so the last time you guys saw me was a month ago, and I was crying about how hard content creation is and how hard it is to be taken seriously as a content creator. And then I disappeared for a month because consistency is very hard for me. There are so many different ways that we have to show up as creators these days. I completely fell off and I felt really, really bad about it, but I'm back this week and that's all that matters. So I briefly shared here and on Instagram that I have been on a journey to try to reclaim my health, and that obviously includes weight loss for me and management of my blood sugar. And I ended up taking a couple of different supplements, one of them being a GLP-1 medication. I know there's a lot of noise online when it comes to GLP-1 medications, and when I opened up about talking about my experience on one, a lot of you guys were reaching out to me on Instagram and asking me, how did you get on medication? How do I start? And while everyone's experience is different, if you're looking for a healthcare team that actually listens to you through that journey, I want to tell you guys about Mochi Health. Mochi Health focuses on sustainable weight loss management with affordable GLP-1 medications such as semaglutide and tirzepatide. Semaglutide is $99 a month and tirzepatide is $199 a month. These are flat fees for all doses. You guys know I've been on a journey to prioritize my health, and finding the right support was very important to me. With Mochi Health, you're able to connect directly to a doctor that cares about all aspects of your health, which is really important. They're not just fixating on one thing. When I used Mochi, I was able to connect directly with a doctor who cared about all of the different aspects of my health. They weren't just focused on one thing, and it was all done online, so it was super simple, especially for me as a busy mom and wife who is having a very hard time staying consistent with all things, even YouTube. My favorite part about the Mochi Health platform is that they pair you with a nutritionist, because sustainable changes and sustainable weight loss is something that's really important to them, and it's something that's really important to me too. Getting medication is only one piece of the puzzle, but having an entire team that understands you and gets your goals, that's huge. Mochi just makes things so simple. You're not waiting weeks for appointments. There's not a bunch of confusing paperwork. It's just real personalized care. So if you're ready for healthcare that really supports you, make sure that you check out Mochi Health. I've left my link below in the description box if you want to learn more. You'll save $40 off of your first month using my link. Trust me, your future self will thank you for this. Water break. Being on that medication was very helpful for me for a few different reasons. I do feel like my mind really zoned out of this noise that is always telling me to eat. That was kind of gone for me, which was nice, but I do feel like towards the end of the week, when I would get towards my next shot, it would pick up a little bit. But as the weeks progressed and I went up a dose, I felt like that was lessening for me, and it was just becoming more normal for me to not eat as much. And yeah, there was a lot of benefit in that. It eliminates the food noise. That's what people always talk about when they talk about their experience with being on something like Ozempic, which is great. I still feel like for me, I was lacking some of the discipline as far as making the right food choices. It's kind of like on these journeys with health, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to eat. So yes, I was losing weight because I was eating less, and I was ultimately feeling better. I even got regulated with things like my menstrual cycle, which was great. But TMI, I was having such bad constipation, y'all. And eventually I ended up just deciding to no longer take the medication until I could commit to eating better, well-rounded meals like I know that I need to. Because if you are on this medication and you are not eating the right kinds of food, you are going to have such a hard time taking a shit. I just gotta be so real with y'all. I literally stopped taking Ozempic because I could not take a shit. And I know that a part of it was my fault. I know a part of it was my fault because I wasn't eating the right things and I wasn't drinking as much water as I could have been. And yes, I was still losing weight, but to me, like, I need to take a shit. I literally need to be able to take a shit. And since being off of it, I would say that just now, within the past like week and a half, I've gotten back on my game as far as doing meal preps for me and the family, eating more well-rounded, going on my walks, drinking my water again, and feeling really good about doing that without necessarily the medication for right now, because I really have to just lock in and show myself without medication, or honestly without surgery, that I'm capable of sticking to a routine, so that when and if I do hit a plateau, or if and when I do realize that it's something that I really need for that extra step, that I'm doing it with the right habits in place. I don't think that there's anything wrong with being on a weight loss medication. I really don't think that there's anything wrong with even getting a weight loss surgery. But I just think that for myself, I have to have these habits in place. I have to have a better routine in place, because no matter what it is that I'm doing, if I'm not taking care of myself in all ways, medication is just one piece of the puzzle. And for me right now, I'm just focusing on getting all of the other pieces aligned first, and then dipping back in for support if needed. So we'll see, but that's kind of just where I'm at. I have been able to maintain the small bit of weight loss that I had, which was about 20 pounds, but I am ready to just lock in and push forward. I'm really just ready to lock in and really take this seriously again. And I know that falling off, whether it be for content creation or my health or just anything I'm trying to be consistent with, is a season, but I'm committed to falling off for a day or so now, instead of letting it become like this thing that I wake up and then 2 weeks have passed by and I'm off of medication and I haven't been on a walk and I'm not drinking my water. Same thing with YouTube. It's like I missed 1 week of uploading a vlog, and then I completely just said, you know what, I'm not meant for this, I'm not gonna do it. I really just want falling off to be a blip in the road, instead of it being like the end of the road for me every time. And I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling inspired. We have a lot going on. I'm trying to figure out the medium in which I feel comfortable sharing here, as far as like how consistent I can be. And I think just styles like this, just sitting and yapping to the camera, work best for me right now, especially as I'm still trying to crank out short form content everywhere else, because there are so many platforms that I have to show up on as a creator, even though I did say I was gonna prioritize YouTube. Y'all, it's so hard. There's so much. It's so hard. There's so much, but we have a lot going on. We're actually moving into a new apartment next week. It is literally me and Jay's dream apartment that we manifested within the first couple of weeks that we were talking together. So it's so awesome that we have lived in this super fly ass apartment for the past year, and now we're moving on and upgrading to the next level. And I can't wait to take you guys on that journey and talk to you guys about what I have going on, my social media strategy, clients, what it is I'm trying to do with my own brand and business, motherhood, wife stuff, moving. It's a lot, but I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be yapping and talking about it. I may even start doing some like book reviews and stuff. I don't know. What I really need to do is stop telling y'all what I'm gonna do and just do it, because I be on here every week telling y'all what I'm gonna do and then I don't show up. And I know y'all are sick of it. The couple of y'all that are here are probably sick of it, and I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm fighting for my life, but as of right now, I need to go pick up Nyla and get rid of this evidence that I ate her shit. Because that's what good moms do. Good moms don't let their kids find out that they ate their things. It's not that they don't eat their things sometimes. It's just they don't let them find out. You feel me? Thank you guys for tuning in this week. And I'll see you next week.